I have not heard a single soul talk about these benefits, but when I retired my wife, these made a huge change in our life. Side note, I'm sorry, the audio was a little bad at the beginning. I thought this little thing was going to be great out in public. Apparently not. Audio is a little iffy in the beginning, but it gets better at the end. It's good content. So that's probably the biggest benefit. Built-in pain.
Well, it's funny because for the first 5 years of our marriage, you were the maid.
The biggest part, not a maid. I guess being a homemaker.
Yes. Look at him. But the first 5 years of our marriage, you were the maid.
Yeah, coming into our relationship, you were not the cleanest.
No. Well, I said that once we got married that I would be really good at that. And did you become good at it? Honestly.
You're working on it.
No, I am good at it now.
Oh, now?
Oh, yeah. Wait a second.
We kind of define both of our roles. So, like, my role is to go make the money, and then your role is to take care of everything else.
Everything else is really just one thing. Just making sure you don't have to think about that kind of stuff anymore. But I like the role of cleaning. I like that that's 100% my role, even though some girls would probably not think so. But if you're making the money, I can clean the house, you know?
I've never been in this coffee shop before. You have?
Yeah, it's an organic coffee shop. I found it when we tried Carnivore last year. I really wanted the coffee, and I wanted to be organic since I was doing all that work anyway. Even their syrups and whipped cream are organic.
Tastes good.
And this is an example of why it's hard for me to clean.
Bike's ready.
That's cracked, right? Is it cracked or is it just like that?
They make truck beds now.
Well, why? So they just put down half of the truck bed?
They can, like, open it up to the side.
A little silly. Yeah. Seems cracked. I thought it was a perfect crack, at least. So?
All good.
Was there any problems?
Well, yeah, something in here needed to be tightened, but it's all good. All right, let's go get some lunch. It's already 2 o'clock and we haven't eaten lunch yet. Look at this. It's like about to storm like crazy.
We've been wanting to go to the beach, but Austin said it's going to rain every single day. But that's a pro of being a stay-at-home mom. We can go to the beach during the weekday if we wanted to.
So I'd say the second benefit is you get to actually raise our kid instead of somebody else raising our kid.
Yeah. When I was doing my maternity leave and we weren't positive if I would be a stay-at-home mom or not, it made me like so sad and almost not even be able to like enjoy that time to the fullest because I was so worried about having to leave him. I feel for the moms that want to but can't, you know?
Honestly, I could imagine actually sending him off to daycare. Obviously, some people just have to do that, but I'm thankful that we don't have to. We get to spend more time with our kid.
Parents that do it, I'm sure they do a lot of research and pick like really good daycares and all that. And it's good they get to have like socialization with other kids. So it's not bad, but I definitely prefer having him because 24/7 you're the one that's pouring into him. You don't have to think like, what are they teaching him? It would be like hard because you don't get as much time with him. Like if I went to work, I'd be done at 5 o'clock and then I'd have to go pick him up. Well, we live like 45 minutes from everywhere, so then it'd be a 45-minute drive home. So then let's say it's 6 o'clock by the time I get home. Then I have to cook dinner, clean the house. He goes to bed at 7:30, and then in the morning you wake up and you just have to hurry up to get to work. So then you really just have the weekends, so that's really hard. So it's just really thankful.
You grab them chips. All right, can't be upset at me now.
The second time you have gotten that and not gotten me one. And you don't even hide the evidence. Oh, yes, you redeemed yourself.
I'm gonna let you talk about this next one because I think you appreciate it more than I do.
No, you did not mean that. This next one is time spending together.
It seems like we abnormally spend, I mean in a good way, like not in a bad way, but we abnormally spend all of our time together ever since we've met.
Yeah, so what's going on? You don't like it anymore?
I mean, the day we met, pretty much that day, or that night, I guess, it was day after day that we kept spending time with each other. Me being self-employed and her now being stay-at-home mom.
Even stay-at-home moms don't usually get to spend this much time with their husband. It's usually they're going off to work and then you're spending all day homemaking and stuff, so then when they get home, you know, they come home to this nice atmosphere. But actually, what's kind of cool is you're always home.
For me, being an entrepreneur, self-employed, I mean, I'm making that choice because one of the biggest reasons I have the freedom to do what I want with my time. But now that, you know, it's not just me, I have a family, I have a kid now, I want to be able to share that time. Basically, if she had a 9 to 5, well, now I'm locked down to her time schedule. You know, at one point I said, we had the conversation of, you know, would you want me to be a stay-at-home mom? And I said no.
Yeah, you said no.
I wanted her to work.
You just said, even if we have all the money in the world, I want you to be disciplined and have hard work.
My mindset of, you know, a stay-at-home mom was just, you just stay at home and don't do anything. You aren't productive. But there's other things that you can do besides make money to be productive in the family.
And another person that kind of influenced you about the value of a stay-at-home mom is our friend Gerald. His wife is a stay-at-home mom even through high school. He just talked about all the benefits about how she can do all the tasks during the day so that in the evenings and weekends they can actually spend time together, you know.
Yeah, and thankfully we're in a situation where we don't need your income. I mean, it's not like she was working this like fancy, I don't know, she was just working some desk job. And it's not like it was a passion of yours or anything either, so.
It was a good job. I liked it.
She's just saying that just in case.
I know, just in case you guys are my bosses. I'm just kidding. I do value that job and I miss it. Doing closings was so fun.
Anyways, we were just blessed to be in a situation where I'm able to take care of our bills and we can still live a decent life.
So I'm really glad that you changed your mind. Let's say like there's a wife out there that wants to be a stay-at-home mom and her husband doesn't want her to. What would you say to that guy? Would you say everyone should do it?
I mean, well, no, this is just our situation. We have a unique situation. We're not in the same situation that everybody else.
Right.
Not everybody wants to be an entrepreneur and work for themselves. Not everybody.
And a lot of wives do want to work. They actually find passion in that.
Made it here at the drive-in.
Yes, we did. We
Waylon's
passed
first.
Waylon's bedtime. He's very sleepy.
8 o'clock, and we've probably got, the movie doesn't start till like dark. We probably got another hour before it gets dark, so.
I wonder if he's gonna fall asleep. He fell asleep on the way here.
So it's a Thursday evening. You know, most people will got work in the morning, right?
You know what's funny? You think of that as like a freedom. We can go to the movies on a Thursday night, but I'm still gonna have to wake up at like 6:30 tomorrow. And you know what? When I would work, I'd wake up at like 8:20.
But like today, so we had the freedom to be able to, went to the gym. I actually slept in today. I slept in, you didn't sleep in.
We went and got coffee.
Yeah, and then we went to REI, got my bike, went to the grocery store. We were home by 2 o'clock. One of the benefits, I think, of just having your freedom of time, be out and about when other people aren't. I hate going out on the weekends because that's when everybody else is like out and about.
When I was working, I had no passion for what I was doing, so I was literally just like counting the hours down from 8:30 to 5. And it's like, if that's where God wanted me to stay, that's fine. Obviously there's purpose there, but I'm glad that I don't have to because it just felt like such like a waste of time. What I was doing, someone else can do.
Right, yeah, so like you leaving that job, what didn't really affect them? I mean, obviously they were sad to see you go, but like they replaced you the next day.
The biggest freedom is you used to travel all the time and I'd either have to not come with you or I'd have to ask off, and I've always felt really guilty asking off because it became a consistent thing.
We valued you more coming with me because it was an opportunity to just do, like, it was an experience. Like that Disney trip, going with Key Dog to Disney. I was working on that trip, but she was invited and was able to come along, and it was just a memory that we have that we wouldn't have had otherwise if she wasn't able to leave. At one point in my career, I was working a 9 to 5 for a couple of years, and I hated having to ask permission to go live my life. So then me switching to being entrepreneurial, now that my wife was still working, I'm still asking your boss for permission to bring my wife with me to do things.
And just like lifestyle change. Like,
yeah.
We want to homeschool him too, so we can continue to just be this bond and we won't have to ask school if we can take time off.
Yeah, so for us, it's just a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle choice, and so far we enjoy it.
Love it.
Just fun, like we just have fun. It feels like every day there's something new, and it's not the same mundane. I mean, obviously there's tasks that we do every single day. We're able to make the choice, you know, hey, let's go do this. Let's go just relax, have fun.
And Austin's job is really good because he can do it at night if he needs to, like, so that during the day we can go fishing.
Yeah, there's definitely there's a lot of times where like I'll just I can move my schedule around, and we can make the time to go have fun and
And
stuff.
yeah.